Cheer Jr. on the Slardar, with Watson finishing up on the Templar Assassin. Save, of course. That was like 5 angles of Saksa. We get right into the game. We've got ourselves a fight. Miero's on the run. The Shadow Word's on him. First blood for Notice. They look for a save. They want another one under the tower. Saksa not going to get that kill, but they got one here for Yandex. Early, but things kind of quieted down pretty heavily coming into this laning phase. Chase a little bit, blood grenades traded, sentries down, Saksa in trouble, surviving for a second, but the flat cannon gets that kill, and there is finally one on the board here for BetBoom. It's this Yandex lineup.
And that's even before using the amplified damage. Notice this time around is not gonna be fine.
No, but this is GPK moving over and thinking about that 7-minute shrine, knowing where these heroes are at. Fatal Bonds are down, Miero's here, he's not level 6 just yet, they can't get the kill just yet on save. One more right click coming through from Maladich. And now they've got the Slither Crush, the TP attempt, and the damage is there for Watson. They're going to be able to steal a shrine of their own, so it will be one apiece. But a good move there by Cheer Jr. as well as Watson, not afraid to come into the tower on their own without the Black Grimoire. They hold it for a while. Ooh, Saksa dusted, and that's going to be another death here for this bounty, just kind of getting caught out. That means that they're probably not getting the gyro, but he is staying very close. So Sox is here, save in the vicinity. He has a dead shot to throw, hits off the bounty as well as this Slardar. They pop the Black Grimoire as they go to the Chaotic offering. Karatage, he is going to die. Soxa falls to the call down, and now they got the Dream Coil on a 3. The turnaround for BetBoom Team is going to be big as they'll look to finish off Cheer Jr. as Notice is in a little bit deep. Finishes off Kataomi. He's pretty tanky, but the Illusory Orb and the damage now from GPK.
GPK needs to be careful
because there's going to be a bash and potentially the Slither Crush of phase shift for the triple kill for Noticed. Under the Sentry Ward. Now dusted. Nightmare. He is level 5, trying to find level 6. Unfortunately, the Nightmare, this sets up really well with the calling, and you're just never going to be available unless you get BKB to do much more else.
That is so.
See what they get out of this. Notice is here, Chaotic offering used. Saksa comes in and they get another kill on a Karatage. One thing I will say is sometimes you see these bounties not get tracked for a while and you're behind, but you're still kind of leading the aggression across the map, and that's going to be signs for a good bounty game. They go for GPK. They try to get a bash here, but he Illusory Orb jumps, and now you're into a Fiend's Grip. And they have the Nightmare. They go to the Doom. They've got themselves the Dream Coil, and they've got the Doom. It's onto the Slardar. Miero, though, in a little bit deep. The Meld Strike comes through. They've got themselves the Fatal Bonds on a lot of these heroes, but the Rocket Barrage takes out Maladich. 2 for 1 so far, and 100 gold plus on the Golem. As Waning Rift in a Chakram, GPK Nightmare for a second. The Shuriken avoided. Puckish doing some work to get him back with some health.
Item, so kind of a natural item progression. I think eventually Doom might need to pick up AC of his own just to be able to tank up the whole team.
Nightmare and the homing missile Sox are going to be caught, and that's a kill for Karatage committing that call down.
Things out. Cheer Jr. ready to blink in. If he shows him, he's going to blink in immediately.
A lot of sentries down. It's making Sox's life very difficult. And Invis Rune blinks Slither and Crush. That was a bot on invisibility, but they go to the Nightmare. It's on to this Slardar. They've got the track. It was on the Muerta, but he will die first. Save's gonna be the first one dead. They have the Fiend's Grip. It's onto the Slardar. He's still alive for the moment being. The Timber Chain across. They get the kill to Kataomi, but they lose Cheer Jr. Down goes Notice. 2 heroes gone. Watson is ripping them apart, taking out Karatage, and he's on a double kill. Right in their face just yet. He's trying to break this smoke and will. So now you expect Soxa to be dead. Double Dust is ready for him. Dead shot, Hurricane. Now they've got the Slither Crush, but there's a fight. So can they keep it going? They got the track and a save. That's going to be a Meld Strike kill onto this Muerta. And now they've got Slardar backing up. A 2-man Dream Coil. That locks up Watson as well as Notice.
No follow-up.
Yeah, nothing to really go with it. The Nightmare was pulled, and they've just got no more damage on the side of BetBoom just yet.
The Tormentor. They're
both supports now starting to rotate in as well as Notice. Kataomi. He cleaned up that obs. Now, double stun. They've got the track, the Shuriken toss, and trying to get the kill here, but he goes into the phase shift. The Chaotic offering's on the money. Maladich killing off GPK and Kataomi. Well done by the Warlock.
Pre-game interview, their coach said that he doesn't think the game's gonna go long.
So they're Crush on 2.
Stun.
The Inferno Blade, they go to the Doom, they've got the calling, and now Soxa kind of locked up in the calling and silenced. Tracks are starting to come in. Notice is here, a TP attempt, but the damage, the Yules is ready from Saxa. They don't get the kill into the Muerta, but they get the kill into Miero, and that's one for Notice.
Try to provide any kind of vision information who's going to be showing in the mid lane so they can successfully push
So
the
they're
side
crushed. Call down used to start this fight. Fatal Bonds are there. It's onto the Gyrocopter as well as the Bane. The Twisted Chakram comes in. Watson's going to end up getting that kill. He's on a mega kill streak, and the tier 2 is going to be in trouble too.
And also, it's very difficult. We did say the vision that they do have with Trap, with Slaughter, and Bounty. It's going to be very difficult for BetBoom to play the game.
Ooh. Thought they had the Nightmare and maybe that kill, but they have put him up onto the cliff. So now he's cliffed at the moment. BKB's popped by Kuritic as well as Tier Jr. They got the Doom. It's on the TA, but gets out of harm's way. And might be able to return into the fight if this goes long for BetBoom. They got the kill into Maladich, who was stuck on that cliff. This Doom will run out. TA will be no worse for wear. Maybe they can catch some of these heroes inside their triangle. They are cutting across. Deadshot lands on a Notice. Slither and Crush in, piercing the veil, but still very dead.
It's one of the worst matchups for Muerta playing
Doom
against
in.
Timber.
Infernal Blade, now the call down. Kuritic trying to get a kill, gets Tier Jr., but Watson has too much damage to the Dream Coil committed. They just can't take care of this Templar Assassin. Watson with the BKB feels unkillable, and he is just rocking all these heroes on BetBoom.
Knowing that there's
Pings coming through on mid as Fatal Bonds were placed on those creeps. DK, Blink, Slither, and Crush, and the Orchid, just big numbers coming in to clean up this puck. Tier Jr. looking for that jump. Might just find it. Trap showing, giving them some vision. Now they go after Save. Nightmare to save him for a moment, and the damage coming into Watson. They get his first life out of his hands, and now Kuritic going to stand his ground with the BKB being popped by Tier Jr. Saxa's in.
Nice,
Lotus bouncing all these abilities back. Force F out of the low ground with the BKB being popped by Watson. They're on the retreat.
Isn't that? He finally got it. Seems like Bane did use sleep on one of our attendees.
Nightmare? Hopefully not. They find Kuritic, she's in trouble, but there's the Satanic, and they go and they've got the call down. We don't want to wake up the audience, but now with the BKB getting thrown, they go to the Chaotic Offering, and that's going to be dropped around them, but Save tracked up, chases on. A lot of these spells wasted by the side of Yandex, and I'm not sure they still want to fight this with the Chaotic Offering already used, and a lot of these big spells coming through. Dream Coil committed onto the Warlock. Nothing he can do there to get saved, and Notice is on the run. The dead shot misses. We're also going to get an extra 150 gold for Kuritic.
So Dooms are 250. So he does have enough for it.
GPK on the cliff, and they're going to go with the BKB. They've got the Fiend's Grip. It's going to be through to the sword. The Chaotic Offering comes in with the damage coming out from Watson. They kill off Save. He buys back immediately. There's the Doom onto TA. The chase is on to get this kill. They go to the Dream Coil. That's going to lock up a couple. Watson's gone. 8-time spree into the hands of Miero. Maladich falls to Kuritic. This is a big fight here for the side of BetBoom, but they lose Miero to Watson. And this is a chase on for Saxa. They have the vision, they've got the flat cannon, now the Hex
from
though,
Watson, double
and they're
buy.
gonna buy back on Watson. They know if they win this fight, they can get themselves an Aegis. Notice trying to run away, he's got a little bit of health left over. Watson now surrounded, he just fought back the Hurricane Pike. The dead shot, the kill! He's dead twice! Gone for 2 minutes! Coming back into the fight just to die. And now BetBoom, they've got clear hold on this game, especially if they take Roche.
Second dead arrow. One Doom available. If they can pick him off here, that'd be pretty massive.
Jump in across them with the Timber Chain. They've got the Hex, but the TPs are coming in. They need to get this kill with the BKB. Now they go to the Doom. It's going to be reflected on the Miero. These heroes have all come back, though. They want to go and get Sardar. BKB still going. Snaps it, though. Doesn't matter. And they'll chase Tier Jr. They'll get the kill on Miero, I would think, with this Doom running for a little bit longer. And it'll end up being a trade in which Doom does not have buyback.
He did sell Yasha Kaya on Doom. I was wondering what he's going to sell, whether he's going to be selling boots, but does want to have something else, and this also gives him enough mana to cast double Doom.
Call
Lotus.
down, and there's the Lotus,
He
the
doesn't
Doom,
care this time.
and now they're going to go with the Chaotic Offering. They're trying to get the kill into Miero, but the Dream Coil comes around onto 3. They've got the Doom, it's onto the Timber Saw, and he's trying to run away, but he's going to burn out to this Doom eventually. They'll buy back on Tier Jr. They get the kill into Notice. He's got buyback too. They have retreated. They didn't get the first life out of the hands of Kuritic. They'll take the Tier 3 over
second
bottom.
Doom. He also used the cheese, so he's back to full HP. He wants the opening.
Trying for it, Watson, and that's a Doom, that's a dead shot, that's a kill. 100 seconds, no Templar Assassin. and that might just be all they've written about this game number 1, but they're trying to hold on for Yandex. They've got the Hex, it's on to save the Dream Coil once again. That's going to lock up both the Timber Saw and the Sword Art. Kiritich just jumps in with his Divine Rapier. They're going to save, but they will lose Saksa. Kiritich with the Black Cannon doing the deed, and they will go for Cherry Jr., who can't get back up into this fountain and will die to the Gyro too. Mega kill streak, triple kill. Nobody here to answer the call of the Gyrocopter. They'll throw the Hex on him, but another jump in from Miero. They've got these silences with the Waning Rib. Kiritich with the Ultra kill. Just dive in there, get the Rampage. Kiritich gets it. GG is called, and BetBoom take game number 1 and are one step closer to going to the grand finals.
What a comeback. I think that because of the amount of sentries and dust and everything that they did buy inside of the BetBoom team, we need an earlier defensive item in this one.
Saksa trying to pull the wave over. Meanwhile, Watson in trouble. Might drop for first blood, and there it is. Save gets it. Taking out this Nature's Prophet early on. It's just the glitch cosmetic. He's not taking any damage. What's the cosmetic
called again?
Trail of the Burning Doom.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's on his staff. So that's why he's constantly on fire. 3 heroes for both sides down in the bot lane. Deadshot immediately hits one of them. They are diving the tower. Save coming in. Maladich is here with a Nether Blast on a Miero. The calling, as well as a Gush. Maladich is in trouble. The Aether Remnant lands, but this is going to be a kill to Maladich first. Can they get at least Katomi? Saksa trying to chase and maybe get something in return, but the Deadshot lands, and that fears him up, and nobody's going to die on the side of BetBoom.
Yeah, there's no damage coming out from this, but level 2 position Void Spirit. They TP to the side. They didn't get too much out of it. Rune is going to spawn.
See how this ends up going, because Katomi's going to be trapped here as Watson, he moves over, and Maladich will end up getting the kill.
Especially after the coil has been used. Maybe if GPK did have coil available, he could have invaded.
They go to the Blood Grenade, they look for the Aether Remnant, Deadshot lands onto the Void Spirit, the calling is down, the silences are there, the TP from Watson, the damage isn't quite enough. But they've also got Maladich with another blast, the Shadow Word, it's looking like it won't be enough here to save this DK. Deadshot again, but the Aether Remnant connects, Katomi on the run, the Dissimulate is under his feet, and Sox has got the kill onto the Warlock.
Thought this is going to be his way of pushing out the waves during nighttime. This is one of the worst heroes in the game. Does absolutely nothing if you have your ulti on cooldown. Kiritich using the Dragon form.
Coil and the calling, the silence, the Dissimulate, and now the Aether Remnants. Got the silence on a few of these heroes, but an Illusory Orb notice will end up going down, and it looks like Pugna's next. Deadshot connects, but here comes Cher Jr. Slither and Crush, and the Wrath of Nature doing some decent damage to get the kill to Kiritich.
In again.
Now Watson's in for save, trying to get at least a +1. They've got the Corrosive Haze on him. They're under the tower. They'll try to finish off save. The Deadshot is there, but still, Watson finds him and kills him. Trying to at least sustain it this time. The
Kiritich is the one who's suffering a lot.
Yeah.
He got his tower killed, he got killed twice, had to walk back to the lane. Again, daytime, he needs a couple of seconds for Dark Ascension's not gonna even use it. And it's gonna be nighttime in 10. It's very difficult to kill. We saw some of the weaknesses of Team Yandex lineup, especially at the early stages, that their damage isn't really there. And Save lands it nicely, as you expect from him. GPK, you're gonna see how afraid he is of this Night Stalker. Doesn't want to commit too heavily unless Warlock is there, unless Tidehunter is there. They have two big team fighting ultis. Miero thinking about maybe popping the Ravage if he sees another hero. For now, just holding it.
Ravages for the Pugna in the calling, ends up dying.
Just get it out of the system. GPK even tips him.
Engagements. Looks like Pugna's gonna be caught. Miero comes through the Twin Gate, and he'll life drain, but Save is here. The calling silences him. Glimmer Cape, TP attempt, just
ravage him again. Let's go.
Deadshot connected. Farm. Blink Dagger now flying out for the Night Stalker, so you do have that opportunity to jump in with that silence. They're gonna move forward and look and find themselves Save, who will pierce the veil, but Miero comes in, Wrath of Nature flies over, and Miero right in front of the face of the Sword Art.
Does have a Lotus, mid-Lotus.
Ravage gets committed, hits 3. Cherry Jr. is just standing his ground. They don't really care about Miero. The Dragon Knight comes in. They're trying to get the kill here, but they've got themselves the Aether Remnants around the horn. They get the kill to Kiritich as well as Miero Fatal bonds from Kathomi. Cheer Jr. is going to be dead on the side of Yandex. Saksa can't really make the move in, lacking the health to feel confident.
He's
but yeah, Night Stalker is here, but unfortunately, gotta catch him. Remnant is there. Unfortunately for Puck, the Remnant is there, but he didn't have the Void. I thought he might get out.
Scan is connecting, so both of the teams know something's happening. Now the ditch will get it.
Ooh, jumping in here. He doesn't have Ravage, but Kiritich is here to try and help to get the kill into Watson. But they got the Decrepify, the life drain him. He gets back up to half health. Miero's going to be low. Watson's trying to fight forward on this. But Miero's save are both dead. Kiritich, Eighth Remnant lands on him. Blink, Slither, and Crush. There's nobody here to help him. He'll liver. They get that kill to the Sardar anyway. He finishes off Cheer Jr. GPK. 3v1. Blink, TP. Anybody find him? No.
DK for this fight is going to have a BKB. Plus, they also have Solar Crest and they have drums. So they want to be using that on Dragonite to make sure that he's pumping out as much damage as possible.
They're right on their tail. They've got the scan. Can they get the initiation that they want? Dark Ascension's used. GPK is going to be silenced up. They've got the control. They get the kill on GPK immediately. They go to the Ravage, but they will not lose notice yet. Cheer Jr., he's in the fight with the BKB, but taking too much damage from the DK, trying to run, but he's leashed up thanks to this anchor. Save gets the kill onto the Sardar, but they've got the control. It's going to be a Kiritich. BKB popped by Watson. They get the kill on both him and Miero. Down goes Save. Watson with a triple kill. Full team life. Yandex ripping through BetBoom.
They were unable to kill the Night Stalker. Plugin was causing the issues. The Glimmer Cape that came out, plus also the Cripify and Life Drain.
Watson in. Cheer Jr. finally on the kill sheet. He gets a kill and a save. That's his first
so
one?
Back.
Double kill for the Sardar. Well, that hasn't seemed to stop them at all.
No, definitely not. Night Stalker going in again.
Southern Crush comes in. Wrath of Nature. They go to the Ravage with the BKBs. They go to the Chaotic Offering next. But is it enough? These heroes are still pretty live for the side of Yandex, and they get the kill and a save.
The damage is in the outer ring.
Just pinged out, now off to the side. Elder Dragon form available for about half its duration. Aether Remnant blocks out the steps, which means they're going to go here for the Tide. So jump forward, Slither Crush. He's not that tanky of a Tide Hunter. The Nullifier onto the Muerta save is trying to run the TP out, but the Aether Remnant is in time from Saksa, and that will be another kill to Kathomi. Maladich with the double kill. They'll follow it up with one on save. 3 heroes gone to the side of BetBoom, right by their base.
And also removing some of the damage that's going to be coming out from Dragonite.
They're going to jump this. They want the Sardar, and he might be in trouble. He clipped himself, but the life drained the TP out, and now trying to leave, but won't be able to get away, and he ends up dead for 80 seconds. He is going to be slowed down on that AC, and Cheer Jr. to the right. Cheer Jr. chose the left. It will be save that they could potentially get. And it will be save that they will definitely get. As they will make sure that he can't TP out, and save will fall to Watson, who's now dominating. It's given a lot of time here for BetBoom to kind of gather some resources and maybe be able to fight back a little bit more. Kiritich moving over, Elder Dragon form, they find Saksa. The Gush hits, they get the kill, and that's going to be Kiritich taking out Saksa. Void's all group up. Gonna maybe get this Tide. He's got this BKB. They've got the silence. BKB. Ravage comes through. The Gush hits 3 of these heroes, and now the BKB is gonna be popped by Cheer Jr. They'll go to get the kill. They go to the Dream Coil. They've got the Chaotic Offering coming down from BetBoom. GPK forced to BKB himself. Nobody dead. They didn't actually get this kill on a Miero. They look for the dead shot. BKB is gonna run out. They'll pierce the veil. Dragon Tail in onto Saksa. Yules into the air. Kiritich getting melted. They'll lose this DK, and then they'll lose themselves. Kathomi. Noticed is on top of save. Make it a third, and it's a double kill for Watson again.
It didn't look too bad for BetBoom Team, but
they found GPK. That was off to the side. He drops a gem. He's got buyback too, but again, he doesn't have Dream Coil. The buyback on the DK. Do not have Ravage, but this is a last-ditch effort, and Miero gonna run forward and just die. Yandex looking like Gallagher as they smash that watermelon. And they're gonna try and fight. Elder Dragon form, there's the Gush, but another Aether Remnant, another kill on a Miero. He has nothing but death in his future. As the Dream Coil comes in, Kataomi ends up falling. Karatic on the run. The focus is on him. They've sprouted him up, and they will call GG. We're going to another Game 3 as Yandex take game number 2.
That was clean. Very clean coming out from Yandex. From start to finish, they did have maybe like one bad of a fight. Have double save support.
Yep.
Plus you also have Dragon Knight. Sure, you're going to be playing against.
Don't miss it.
I
give them multiple salves and
If your
tangos.
courier died as a position 5,
Watson.
the lane was over. Watson.
Scatterblast, all right, slows him down. Watson able to get back towards under the tower. Miero chasing though and gets that first blood save. Still alive, and now Tame the Beast fears him back. There's gonna be a TP to the top lane trying to save Maladich. It's Saksa coming over, but Maladich has already taken too much damage. Impalement Arts were going his way, and now Saksa's here in a little bit of a problematic
Dwarves
situation.
are still on him. They might still try to...
You gotta be careful about where you step, but they could just force it on you. Miero comes in deep, 3 heroes here. Metamorphosis, Aether Remnant, Miero pulled into the snowball. Here comes Jared Jr. to try and get a kill here on a Miero, at least get one, that's gonna be one. And moving back is Ketum. Sure, Sprout was already used, he'll pop that Clarity. Backs to the other side of the lane, maybe getting a little bit of an understanding about where these heroes are out, because Saksa is here. Katomi in trouble, and he will try to survive, but the snowball seemingly extending what is inevitable, and that is a death for this Tusk.
Let's see, GPK, no Blink Dagger yet, trying to farm it up. Notice, getting initiated on.
Snowball coming his way, and there is the Wheel of Wonder. Notice gonna be killed by Karatic. A lot of open time to farm. Rolling Thunder, Astral Step, good shards, but probably not
again,
good enough.
Same spot.
Again, another Pango bumps a Tusk over their own shards. Still, though, Maladich will end up getting that kill on Akatomi. And notice even looking for more Swashbuckle. GPK, he's here with the Dragon Tail. And a double jump in, no Rolling Thunder. The Aether Remnant locks up GPK. They're gonna bring in this Kisses Jr. Nature's Prophet, and the Kisses with the Vessel. GPK is dead. And all of a sudden, that 3K net worth lead is gone.
With the Roar, but no boots of speed. This is how you play Beast. You want to have that helm as soon as possible, and now you're fighting against the blue-eyed white dragon and the big black dragon.
Yeah, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Noticed he ends up dying, showing himself in the lane again. And just a little bit too far, Katomi taking a chance to just jump in and go for the Shard Snowball. Flying out on these couriers, amplify damage from Miero. He's been sort of quiet. I don't think we've seen a roar just yet. And there it is, right on cue. That's gonna be a dead notice. Thinking about trying to get that Helm of the Overlord creep. It is worth a lot. They played aggressive. They didn't go for Roche to try and trade objectives, but instead, they're over in the bot area of the map. Maybe they could swipe this 21-minute shrine. They should certainly do so. Nobody really looking to make that move on the Yandex, but the fact that they didn't get that Roche could be pretty big. They will get Maladich, so they do get a kill, and maybe that's enough to go for Roche, now that you know that Mortimer's Kisses isn't going to be available.
Control. DK only used it once, so 8 seconds, and
Blink Dragon Tail.
Master's going for 1. Save.
Pulls and the Wheel of Wonder, and the Tame the Beast pushes him into the Wheel of Wonder. Well done by Save to make sure they get that kill on a Saksa.
Got a tier 3 tower as well. Almost killed both of the barracks. Melee barracks did heal back to full, I believe.
They find themselves the Nature's Prophet. They use the Roar. Jr. with the Hurricane Pike, and then the Sprout TP the damage. The Walrus Punch is there, and they will finally get this kill onto the Nature's Prophet. It's a lot. It's a bloodbath in this game. And it might be a bloodbath now. They'll jump in. They've got the Dragon Tail. They get the kill on Maladich immediately. No Mortimer's Kisses, but they go to the Rolling Thunder. The damage with the Metamorphosis on the high ground, but Karatic looking for this Terrorblade. Roar gets used, pushes him back. They don't get their hands on a Watson. They're going to start to retreat. Both teams not getting much. Just a kill onto the Snapfire. They'll take the outpost, but that's it. Watson back in. Silence Walrus Punch. He's in trouble, and he is dead. 70 seconds without the Terrorblade. BKB, Karatic chasing this Nature's Prophet. The Force Staff from Saksa to push him back, but Watson moved back in, immediately got silenced, and he was killed quickly.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, what are you
I
looking
just
at?
had to double check the fact. Oh, wait. With that thought, maybe Sox is going to die here.
He's got
looks
another
fine.
step.
For now, does have a TP available. Miero blink again.
Roar, and the Impalement Arc
He's not
coming in.
fine.
That's going to be a kill there onto Saxa, so Void Spirit dead for 50.
I had to ask Chat GPK who is right on this one, how to pronounce
GPK
it.
going in.
GPK.
Dragon Tail and the kill on a notice, so all
That's
of a sudden,
solo.
multiple heroes dead across the map for Yandex. GPK in with the smoke, blink, Dragon Tail, avoided by notice. He goes to the low ground. Yules, Bloodthorn, no Aether Remnant. And now they're jumping for Cheer Jr. forced to 4-staff back away from this team. They already got the kill on Saxa. GPK with the BKB. They've got this Tusk in a bad way. They get the kill on Kataomi, so that's at least something for them. 42 minutes, and it's 6 kills for Yandex. Blink, Dragon Tail, they found Saxa. And that's going to be him moving around the map. He should be able to get those luxury items down, maybe push a little bit more. We'll see. Cheer Jr. finds Miero, but the Power Ranger TPs, they're coming over. Save with the team, the Bees. Cheer Jr., you're in no man's land. There's the Primal Roar. They've got the control. They'll get the kill. They'll take the Nature's Prophet.
This is why you love this talent. You can be anywhere on the map and you can feed, have any gold whatsoever, sitting at only 1,200 gold. I think it's time for BetBoom to just step it up and go for this high ground.
For that. Astral Step, Aether Remnant, now the Rolling Thunder coming in. They're trying to get the first life out of the hands of Heritage. They've got the Aegis away. Mortimer's Kiss is still rolling for a little bit. Roll up right on top of the Troll. They look for the Tame the Beast. They've got the control. The Escape Act is there. But that's just the Aegis. Aether Remnant onto GPK. He's so tanky. Do they have the tools necessary to get this kill? They'll even Glyph this mid Ceterax. They have a Ceterax available over top, so this isn't going to be Mega Creeps if they give it up. Astral Step, Aether Remnant once again. But Miero in with the Roar. They go to the 4-step. They push him back again. Impalement Arts lands on a Watson.
Heritage wants buildings. They know they don't necessarily need to take this fight. This is the last set of barracks for them.
Melee Rax, they don't want to be up against Megas. Divine Rapier here for the Nature's Prophet. Does Cheer Jr. have the damage to get it done? GPK,
let's see it
he's going to start to run, but they've got the escape back once again. They're looking for the Sprout. Shards block them away. Sox and Noticed are in. GPK hit by the Aether Remnant one more time. They go to the Little Shredder, but they just don't have the damage. Tame the Beast doesn't hit anything just yet. They get themselves the Helm of the Overlord creep. That's going to be 250 gold for Yandex.
It's reset time.
Oh, no, don't say that. Jump in, Abyssal, not reset time. BKB, where's the Sunder target? Can they go for anybody? The jump in for Notice. He's going to roll up. They go to the Aether Remnant. They get the Sunder off. They're trying to get the kill to GPK. He's got the Satanic. He's trying to survive. He's standing his ground. The Bloodthorn's going to be on a Watson. He is in trouble. The Tame the Beast is there. They've got the Fear, but he's trying to run. Can he survive? He's a little bit of health left. They've got the escape tech to jump in like Heritage. They get the kill to Watson. He's dead for 88, but there goes Cheer Jr. The Divine Rapier is on the deck. That should be it. BetBoom should be into the grand finals. They've got the Divine. They've got everything they need. They're not calling GG just yet. Cheer Jr. trying to help out. The rest of the team ready without Watson. They got the Divine Rapier back, actually. They put it back into the hands of the Nature's Prophet, but Megas are still here. Aether Remnant. Walrus Punch. That hits on a Notice. He's hexed. He's Bloodthorn. He's in trouble. Kathomi's dead. Down goes Notice, but Heritage falls. He's got buyback.
He wants to close it out.
Ooh, he's coming back into the fight. GPK slowed up to the Scatter Blast. Cheer Jr. trying to get some damage out onto GPK. Those might be the first 2 money bags we've seen all game with the Nature's Prophet facet. Boom, and a Swift Blink ready for GPK, who is very massive in this Elder Dragon form. Kiritich, he bought back. If they can get the kill here onto the Troll, maybe they can do something. Hex, Tame the Beast, they get the kill into Soxa. He's going to be dead for 100 seconds. They still do not have Watson. Throne's going to be exposed. He'll pop the ult. He'll go for it. Nobody to stop him. BetBoom are into the grand finals.
Oh man, this game, we did not have too many kills, but it was a very, very good ending.